Welcome to the new version of Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast, the podcast for real estate agents everywhere. I'm Lisa B, and together with Bjorn Kunzel, we're going to talk about everything real estate. We talk about what's working, what's not working, what's new, what's old, technology, and anything else to do with real estate. We'll answer your questions from the Facebook group Let's Talk About Real Estate. So if you have a question, we can help. Join the Facebook group today. And again, welcome to the show. Bjorn Kunzel, we are back again for our podcast. Welcome back again.
Great to see you, Lisa. It's been too long.
I know. Today we've got a very special guest, Krish. Welcome, Krish.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
You're welcome. Bjorn, please tell everybody about Krish. He has just done amazing the last 12 months.
This gentleman right here is a very humble future rock star, superstar of the industry. He's fairly short in the industry, and Krish will tell his story very shortly, but what he has been able to achieve in the past 12 months alone is absolutely phenomenal. We all hear about Grant Cardone. He talks about 10xing his business. Well, Krish has actually done that. Literally, he has literally 10xed his business. So let's get into it and let's learn more about Krish Gajera and himself as a person and as an agent.
Absolutely. So, Krish, how long have you been in real estate?
Only a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Last 1 year, I've been with eXp, but before that, I was working with a small real estate agency, local real estate agency. That's about 1 year over there, and one year with eXp real estate.
Okay. And why did you join eXp?
Look, when I was with the local real estate agency, from my whole experience, from the whole year, I sold 3 properties over there. Mm-hmm. And I feel like there are few staff. There is not much big industry, like few staff over there. So your learning is very, very limited. Mm-hmm. And your skill sets and everything that you need to grow as a real estate agent is really, really limited. That's why I thought if I keep working here, I won't be growing that faster. That's why I was just decided to go with a bigger agency where you can have lots of skills and knowledge and different experience from different agents. That's why I decided to go with the eXp, because eXp is an online model and we have like 84,000 agents across the world.
Yeah.
So tell everybody, Krish, you just mentioned you did 3 sales where you started as a rookie real estate agent. Tell everyone your numbers when you came over to eXp. How many properties did you transact in that first year with eXp?
With my first year with eXp, I transacted 33 properties from 3 properties.
Wow.
And it was a really good experience as I learned a lot of skills from Bjorn, Chris Jensen's, and all the experienced guys with Mike Lowry and everybody. And the thing is, you will get all the skills and knowledge from the experienced guys. And the technology that we use in eXp is really, really good. It's online technology. We use cloud-based model. And it's flexible. Everything is flexible, so you can work on your own way, which is really help you growing really faster.
That's awesome. Okay. And so where do you mainly sell?
I mainly sell in the Salisbury Council area, like Parafield Gardens, Paralawi, Salisbury Down, and few suburbs in Elizabeth East, Elizabeth North, and that sort of way.
Awesome. Okay.
Now, Krish, you reached icon status in your first 12 months with eXp, which is a huge achievement. And I know you're a very humble man, but just come out of that humble bubble just for a moment and just share with everyone, what does it mean to reach icon status, and what does it reward you as an individual agent when you get there?
Icon status in eXp is really, really lucrative status actually, because icon, when I get my icon, you need to transact, you need to get 100k GCI first in your first year, and after that you need to transact 20 properties to get icon status. So that means after 100k GCI, everything what you transact, you get 100% of that commission, which is really, really good. It's unheard of in real estate industry. That's the main reason actually I joined eXp, because that's 100%, which makes a big difference in your GCI. So after 100K, you get 100% of your commission. And then once you transact another 20 properties on the same year, you get the icon status. And you will be rewarded with $16,000 worth of eXp shares. Plus, you will get another $6,000 of worth of shares when you share your knowledge and expertise to other team members, which is really, really good.
I think that's really important to point out, not only the rewards that you have for yourself, but the eXp as a model that encourages us as agents to share with one another. Far too often in other models, I find that somebody might have a really great idea and they might give this much of it away to the other agents. So the other agents feel like they're being shared with, but they keep the main bulk of what's successful under the radar because they don't want anyone else to have it. They don't want anyone else to know.
Yes.
And when you reach that icon program, after reaching the achievements that you've achieved, you then earn the right to be able to train other agents so that you can help them get to icon status as well. So it's really a model where everybody lifts everybody up rather than a whole heap of individuals just under one banner trying to do their own thing, which is fantastic. And I'm looking forward because your training is about to start. And I think you've been on a couple of sessions already, but I'm really looking forward to listening to some of the techniques and strategies that you've used and adapted into your business, which I'm sure if anybody watching this wants to reach out to you and they're a bit burnt out where they are, or they're feeling like they're not reaching their maximum potential, reach out to Krish, because I'm sure Krish would be more than happy to share those with you. Even if you're a competitor, I'm sure he'll be happy to give you some insights. And if you join him, he'll give you the whole program from how he 10x'd his business in 12 short months. So absolutely amazing, Krish.
Absolutely. And you can do that every single year. Like what you've done with that icon, you can get $21,000 worth of shares every single year, and you get 100% every single year once you qualify and bring in that 100,000 GCI. Like you wouldn't have got that in your old office, and a lot of the people watching this wouldn't be getting that either. So it's it's an amazing model, and that's why we're all part of it, isn't it? Yeah.
Without team support and eXp, I couldn't have done this. I can't even think about it, because that's the whole it's all about all the team support and eXp support that I achieved that goal.
Yeah, well done. Okay, so what advice would you give other agents that have, say, been in the industry for 5 years?
Look, I can give good advice to those people who is fresh, new in the industry. I think it's all about getting skills and expertise initially within the first 5 years. If you got all these skills and expertise, then after 5 years, you will really able to grow faster. And if you like to get that skills and knowledge, I think you need to work with the bigger team like eXp. We got like 28 agents. If you work out the experience from the whole team, it's more than 100 plus years experience. And you will get teams like good support from each and every individuals, because each and every individual has got different skill sets. So you can really learn all these skill sets and really able to go faster.
Because our work chat, like, people will say, oh, what will I do here? Or I just did this worked, and you all share everything. And it's amazing. Like you're always picking up tips from everybody else just in the chat. Something, I think one of the, who was it?
Bez, maybe?
Bez, sorry, Bez. His tip, remember at the listing presentation, everyone was going, oh my God, that's gold. And we won't share it here. But yeah, it was just, And I was like, oh my God, that is so good. So all the back end stuff that you're learning just in the workplace chat as well is amazing, isn't it?
Really, really amazing. Yes, because you can get the access to that work chat anytime, like 24 hours.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is important, Krish, because a lot of people think, okay, well, this sounds like a model where I'm stuck in home by myself and I'm on my own. And I'm part of a team, but am I really part of a team? Our group chat goes from 6 a.m. in the morning all the way through to midnight, and you participate if you want to. Sometimes I have to turn off the notifications because there's too much coming through.
Yeah.
And sometimes people are just sharing an ad that works. So, hey guys, release this ad, got X amount of leads from it, listed this many properties from it, copy and paste. And they're sharing, and they're asking us to rip off what they've done and put it in their own business. This is unheard of. I've never experienced that. And there's things that I've learned from an agent being in the game for 15 years that Lisa, who introduced me to eXp, has taught me. And then also the likes of yourself, Krish, there's things I've learned from you that I've picked up from you. And even though you've only been doing it for 2 years, there's a few little things I've gone, that's gold. I might do that myself.
Yeah.
And other things from the likes of Burry and Callum, and you've got Arahan, who's an actual genius and a whiz. I mean, as a matter of fact, one of our agents who's just onboarded with us the other day had an issue with some tech support and reached out to Arahan, sent me back a text message, Bjorn, I love Arahan. He's the best in the world. Fix my problems. Everything's great. Versus having to wait for geeks to you to, pay a fee to get somebody to come out or anything like that. So it's amazing how much we learn from each other. So what would you say to people that are sitting on the fence? They don't know, do I want to go to this brand, to this brand, to that brand, to this brand? What would you say to them, Krish, from your true, honest experience as far as eXp offering goes?
Look, before coming to eXp, I've learned a few different franchise model, and I've checked with eXp as well. There is a big difference between other franchise model and eXp because what happened is with eXp you will start earning 75% straight away as soon as you join, and then after 100k GCI you will start getting 100% commission, which is unheard of in any industry. So that's the first advantage that you get. And another thing is it's an online cloud-based model, which is really good. You can work 24 hours wherever you want to go. Even if you go into another country, you can still work as an eXp agent. That's really, really good. And there are multiple streams of income with eXp. Other agency, you can only earn when you transact real estate. That's it. With eXp, you have multiple streams of income, which is really, really good. And the most important thing is the team support. It's hard to get instant team support every day, 24 hours a day. It's unheard of.
Yeah. So multiple streams of income as well as assets, like you're building assets as well, which is, you're getting the income, but you're also building an asset as well. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what can you offer anybody that's listening to this that wants to come into eXp? What can you offer anybody that's thinking of joining?
Look, anybody is thinking of joining, I can offer my full support, 100% from start to finish. I can set him up initially, and I can work with him, whatever help he wants to get, everything from start to finish. I can explain all the platform that we're using, it online platform and everything, and he can start getting all the team support straight away as soon as he start eXp.
Absolutely. So they get your support, and you can show them exactly what you've done when you started, how you went from 3 sales to 33 sales.
Yep.
As well as Bjorn and Chris's support, all of the team, my support, eXp's support. So, anybody that's thinking of joining, you're not just starting your own business. Well, you are starting your own business, but you've got all of us behind you. Like, if you jump with us, we catch you. That's the thing that we can guarantee.
I'm actually recruiting some of the team members at the moment. So if anybody is looking at joining, I can help them through how I can get three sales to 33 sales. I can exactly show him how to get that done.
That's fantastic.
And I guess the easiest and most simple thing in real estate is find somebody who's doing it and copy and replicate what they do. It's really that simple. And when you've got, like you say, I think 28 agents said, I think we're actually at 33 agents now, Krish, with the people that we brought on from last week. So there's 33 minds coming together, and everybody has something to offer and everyone has something to give. It's sort of like going to a party and everyone brings a plate of food, right? And everyone shares and everyone eats and everyone enjoys their time. And that's what it's really like. That's the easiest way to describe it, rather than, you've got some boss at the top who's giving orders and barking orders and taking all this money from everyone beneath them and doesn't want anyone else to become boss level. They just want everyone else to stay as their servant level and continue to make them rich. So thanks for joining us, Krish. It's been a great pleasure talking to you, and it's a pleasure to have you in the team.
Yeah. So whoever's listening wants to join a team that's getting the results, that help each other, full support, contact Krish, definitely.
That's my number, 0425 132 642.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Krish.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you for listening to Let's Talk About Real Estate podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. If you have a question about real estate, then please join the group on Facebook, also called Let's Talk About Real Estate. For those of you who are interested in eXp, please join us at 10 a.m. Brisbane time every Wednesday morning for eXp Explained. Thank you again for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe to the podcast, and see you next week.